I'm toying with the idea of wearing this beanie, but I'm not sure that this lends me any street cred. Oh man, there's a logo there, so it's gonna make me look like I'm sponsored or something, man. Under Armour's least successful sponsorship. I just have a quick thing I want to share with you all. Something that's been going in my head for a long time now that I think I really need to hear, and so I want to share it with you. Maybe if I say it enough times, I'll start to believe it. This is the worst self-help guru ever. But the thing that's been going on in my head is don't undersell yourself. Give yourself the credit you deserve, and you probably deserve more than you think you deserve. Realize that you are probably capable of surprising yourself. You are more than capable of exceeding your own expectations of yourself. So often we just sell ourselves so short. I know I do all the time. But then I surprise myself and I realize all of these thoughts I have about myself in my head are mostly lies. I could really blow my expectations out of the water and far surpass what I think I'm capable of. Let's see, am I capable of lighting myself? I think it's a little dark. There we go, that's much better. Actually, should I get brighter? Is this bright enough, do you think? Make myself laugh, man. Let me just take an example from my own life. With this channel, my goal for 2018 just a couple months ago was, man, I'm gonna hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and like I'm almost at 6,000, and it's freaking May. Like I've blown my expectations out of the water, so now I'm thinking I could hit 10,000, I could hit 100,000. I have just had such low expectations, and it's not helping me at all. I think most of us go around with these really low expectations thinking, oh, I could probably do, I don't know, average or this mediocre amount. I probably suck and I'm not really going to accomplish much. But that's a big fat lie. Like, sure, there are places where you're not going to excel crazy good. Like, I'm not going to become a concert pianist in the next 5 years. Well, but maybe I could if I just dropped everything and that's all I did. I can exceed my expectations. You can exceed your expectations too. Now, it ain't easy because these thoughts up in your head, you've been hearing them for so long that you think they're true. It's just gonna take kind of a blind faith, you know? It's gonna take a super group that includes Eric Clapton and Steve Winwood. There's a joke for you classic rock fans. It's gonna take a leap of faith for you to go against all the lies in your head and to just see what you can accomplish. Because I guarantee you that you can accomplish more than you believe that you can accomplish. I guarantee you can. Man, I'm going full self-help in this episode here. But it's true. I think it's something that I need to keep telling myself. It's something you need to hear too. And also, here's part 2 of the video. And I'm not sure. Maybe I should have a short intermission first. Here's the intermission. Okay, here's Act 2. And I don't know how this really relates to the first part, but I was driving through the city. I was going over a bridge, over a river, and the moon was rising, and it was really low in the horizon. And it was this beautiful orange-yellow color, like the color of a fine IPA. And you know, when the moon is low in the horizon, it seems like it's really huge. And it was just so beautiful. And to me, there's something about celestial bodies that really put things into perspective for me and feel very freeing to me. I think, well, some of it is like you look at the moon and you think people have been looking at the moon forever. Even if you live in a place that is surrounded by ancient stuff, if you live in Egypt and you see the pyramids every day, you can say, man, people have looked at that for thousands of years. But you think about it, everyone in the world has looked at the moon and the sun and the stars for forever. Everyone's seen it. And I don't know, I just had this moment where if you ever want to feel connected to all of humanity, just look at that. Look at the moon at night or the stars, or look at the sun until you go blind, or use those eclipse glasses that you got and are never going to use again. And remember that every human who could see, there's that caveat. Every human has seen that. To take it a step further, looking at the stars at night, to me that is one of the most humbling and one of the most freeing things, because you look up at the vastness of the universe and you see these stars that are so far away that the light left them before any of us were born and before our ancestors were born. That's how far away they are. And you look up there and you see this little pinprick of light, and that's a whole nother freaking galaxy. That's insanity, how big everything is. And at first that can make you feel like panicked because you're like, oh crap, I'm so small, my life is meaningless. But you can look at it in a couple different ways. Let me see if I can explain this, in a way that makes sense. Look at the stars, look at the universe. Your life is so small, it doesn't really matter. So go out there without fear and just make something of it. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter. So if I fail, who cares? So that like frees you to go out there and be this crazy successful person and to be the amazing whatever that you're supposed to be, because suddenly the stakes are really low. What does it matter if I fail in life? Yeah, it matters to me, but I mean, does it matter to the frickin' Andromeda galaxy? No. Like, just to put things in perspective here. All right, so the distance from here, or the sun to Neptune, is very far. Like, I'm obsessed with Neptune, if you haven't noticed from me mentioning it several times. It's really far. It would take years and years in a spaceship to get there, I think. At least like, I don't know, 5-10 years, something like that. Someone tell me in the comments how long it would take for humans to reach Neptune. If the solar system from the sun to Neptune was a quarter, if we're going to scale and it was the size of a quarter, a US quarter, sorry international viewers, the size of the Milky Way galaxy would be the size of the continental United States. That's to put into perspective how huge just the galaxy that we're in is. And then you look up at all these stars and there's like thousands, millions of more galaxies. Things are so huge. And you matter. Like, all those galaxies, that's a bunch of dead stuff that's just doing nothing. They can't do, the stars, the planets, the solar systems, they're stuck. They can't do anything. But you have this weird thing that science hasn't figured out. You have this thing called life within you. And you have this other thing. Lots of things have life. You know, a blade of grass outside has life. But you have this further thing of consciousness, of awareness, and of the ability to think and choose what you do to a degree. You know, that's really empowering, if I can use an overused word. That's really freeing, in my opinion, to see all this beautiful but dead stuff in the universe. And then to realize I, one human, have more power than all of it. Because I can do something. I have awareness. I have life. That man, sometimes when you get me going, I just start going, man. And watch out, because I'll start saying some stuff. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great week. I'll see you back here on Friday morning. Maybe I'll do a Q&A on Friday. So if you have any questions that you want to ask me, put them in the comments. If you watched this far, give me a like. And leave a comment below about something. I don't care what it is. And subscribe if you haven't already, because you're missing the train on this one. Get on the Frank James train already. It gains 1,000 miles per hour with every new subscriber. I'll see you next time with my favorite mascaras. Till then.